Hello and welcome back to Real Talk, the podcast where we discuss all things film. I'm your host Melina, and this week's topic is silent films. I'm here with Hannah Stewart, a film and media student at Queen Margaret University, who is an avid fan of early cinema. Welcome, Hannah.
Thank you for having me.
So, Hannah, how did you get into silent film?
I was first introduced to silent film through my mum, who's a very big Buster Keaton fan, and that got me into silent comedies and shorts. And then I went on to the works of Georges Méliès and his fantastical kind of fantasy short films, and it grew from there.
So, how does watching silent film benefit you as a film student?
Silent films benefit me immensely, as I'm really interested in the history behind cinema. You can see a lot of silent films' influences in modern day cinema, from editing to narrative to camera techniques. It all started in early cinema. I think it's fascinating to be able to see a film from 100 years ago and it can still captivate an audience today.
That's very interesting. But do you think that silent film is for everyone, or is it more of a niche interest?
I don't think it's as niche as a lot of people think. I think silent films can be for everyone. There are so many different styles, genres, from slapstick comedies all the way to swashbucklers and adventure films, grand epics, romantic movies. There's something for everyone.
So for the people that want to get into silent film, what do you say is the best way to watch them?
So we live in a digital age, and at the moment I think it's the best time to see silent films. There's so many ways to actually view them now. A lot of them are online. You can get easy access to them through YouTube, streaming services, all kinds of things. But for me, I think seeing a silent film in a cinema live is the best way to see it.
I recently attended the Hippodrome Silent Film Festival in Bo'ness, where I had the pleasure of speaking to the festival's director.
My name is Alison Strauss, and I'm the director of the Hippodrome Silent Film Festival, and I'm the programmer of the Hippodrome year-round as well. We started the festival back in 2011. The Hippodrome had been restored and reopened in 2009, and it was clear quite early on that we needed something to put the Hippodrome on the map. And the idea of the Silent Film Festival presented itself really because it brings together perfectly the heritage of the building itself, which is Scotland's first purpose-built cinema, and the heritage of the film medium itself. We started off maybe reaching audiences that were local, and now we attract audiences from as far away as China and North America. It's really, I like to say, it started off as a small local festival, and now it's fair to say it's an international festival. Various venues show silent film across the world and across the country, but we really were very keen to emphasise the difference it makes to have live music with silent film. And so we're very blessed, I think, in the UK that there are some of the greatest silent film accompanists in the world here. We've just been able to attract more and more of the best silent musicians that there are. Not only have we commissioned new work to accompany silent films, but those commissions have toured across Scotland, across the UK. I'm really keen to bring new people to the Hippodrome and to silent cinema and to the festival. I think if you like music, it's a chance to hear the most fantastic, talented musicians performing. And also, if you like cinema, if you like films at all, if you enjoy storytelling through images and music, then you can't fail but to fall in love with the festival, I think.
Thank you to Alison Strauss. And if you'd like more information about HipFest, visit hippodromecinema.co.uk.
I would like to thank today's guest, Hannah Stewart, for being with us here. And I wish all our listeners a good week, and we will see you again next time on Real Talk.